called Journey of Streaming. Welcome everyone, hope you all doing well like always. Today we are doing more streaming, because I have been gone for some time. I am sorry about that. Now when we are talking about it, yes, I forgot about how long I have been gone. It feels like forever. But I am back and happy, and I hope you guys are happy too. And will be having fun with me. But hey babe!
Plant-based waterproofing oil to my tail.
How you doing?
One swish and it's dry.
Hey Navia, tell me the truth.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
I have no idea.
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common.
Look at
a
her.
Gigantic and glamorous ship embodies
I'm okay. I'm at Frederick's place. Just arrived. Ah, that's nice.
Spina di Rosula's bright.
Don't let Frederick have his ways with you. That sounded wrong in a way. I did not mean it in that way. I mean, just don't make him don't run around in circles because of him. I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past.
Are you gonna play with Chris later today?
Group with such a history would live in the sewers.
And Frederick?
But now
And
that
everyone?
Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Oh shit, I forgot about putting the drops on so it works. Shit.
It's our main base. Our
I'm
home.
always forgetting this. Oh, it is connected. Awesome. Don't even need to do anything. That sounded so wrong. Cat, I know how bad it sounded. I know. I totally know. I even reacted on that, mate. Like, yeah, of course it's wrong when even I react on it. Yeah, we're gonna play Baldur's Gate. Yeah, that was the game. That was the name of the game. You have played that a lot. When are you gonna play it together then? Okay, jump! Don't die! That is the biggest quest of them all when you're in these kind of games. Don't die.
Meloose, we're back.
If you had changed that from Meloose to Melis, I was like, what?
And our most important partner.
Oh shit.
You said before
I am always
that you still
forgetful
had
of
some business
everything.
at the
Ah!
court. What brings you
There we
back
go.
to Poisson so
Muted.
quickly?
About that. It's because my partner
You don't know?
reminded me of
Ah,
something
well.
really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to
That
do with
is a
water
really
from the
good
primordial
question.
sea?
Chrissy Wiz is kind of
still
difficult,
remember,
you
right,
know,
Melissa?
so he's not that
That
good
night it
at
was raining.
deciding the time or
This
place.
was quite similar
Ah,
to that
poor
of
Chrissy
Mr.
Wizzy.
Limmy's.
He's always
Both were
so
what you
difficult.
call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
How are you doing in Genshin, Cat?
Of course.
Have you played
11 years
something
ago,
since
something
I
called
like
Synth
we
began to
last we
gain
talked
popularity.
like when I was
At a
gone for
glance,
some time
it was a kind
in
of drink
Italy
that
and
could
in
excite
Denmark.
your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Ooh, pleasant hallucinations. We like those.
The guard guy who turned into water also mentioned that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did.
He did indeed.
Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes
I've
of
actually been
paranoia
playing a lot
and
of
anxiety,
Genshin recently.
while
I played
lacking
a lot of
energy to do
story and
anything.
Archon quest. Oh,
extremely
then
dangerous
you must have
substance.
come really
As he
far in
himself
the
was
game.
My father was
That's
compelled
really
to put a
nice.
stop to synth abuse
So you don't need
and
us
called
as
for a complete ban
small,
of it.
huh?
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath. But no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, the boss became
keep getting
determined to
distracted
find
by
the
chest
mastermind
and
behind
puzzle
the
though.
synth operation and put an end to the problem. once and for
Honestly,
all.
that's fair. If you finish them, you don't have to do it at another time. So do that. Keep that going. I'm just dropping them, and then I see like half
Sold the stuff, and
puzzles
weren't
done
privy to
and
the rest of the
everything, and I'm just
operation.
like, what?
Recognizing that,
What was I even
I thought
trying to
decided
do here,
contact the
honestly?
dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his
Well,
informant.
I might still need help
The
with
man's name was
the
Jacques. He felt
pyrohypostasis.
greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many
Tell me
families
if you need
destroyed by
help.
synth abuse.
I am here to help.
That
Though I
night,
might be weak. Wait, yeah, I'm like not as strong as Kita, of course, but I am here. I have some characters, you know.
We heard
I can be there for you.
We raced to the scene and found
Not now
Jacques,
though, cause
still
streaming,
holding a gun.
you know.
and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Shot.
How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
But it
It's
wasn't.
just like Lenny's case, doesn't it?
There was a specific type of
cases,
puzzle
the culprit
in
seemed
Inazuma that I
obvious,
just could
But
not
neither
figure
appeared to
out.
have any motive at
Huh.
all.
I had some puzzle in Inazuma I haven't
I don't
done.
believe
I have no
the
idea how
most
to fix
important
them.
Clue was something we all
I dropped
overlooked
them.
at the time.
It was like 4 minutes and I was like, huh, I have no idea. Leave. So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely.
I felt so stupid when I
obvious
finally
to you
figured
that
it
I made
out.
the
Oh, so you did figure it out.
We all just
That's
thought they
nice.
were some costumes that Jacques used
When I
to
don't know
disguise himself
anything,
at the bank.
I'm looking it up.
But
'Cause
considering it now, it's
I don't have
almost
time for
certain
that.
They belong to a third
I have no
person.
time for that, mate.
With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jessica?
You're right. We still don't know what happened.
Yes.
My intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out.
No, it's not
finally
a
headed
singular
towards the
puzzle.
truth.
It's the type.
Was
Oh,
an
what
empathetic
type is
man
it?
Who was infinitely remorseful for his past.
I have some like
It's unlikely that he
I have some
turned on Boss
puzzles
with
I
zero
just
warning.
can't handle.
I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth.
Maybe because I
On
would
that
take
note,
myself
however,
together to like learn about
Even
them.
though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning.
Oh, a
Our
warning.
opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost
He's
his
as
life
cruel
trying
as
to bring
me.
them to justice. Even though
And rude
Spina
as
Rosula
Frederick.
has lost
You know
most
the
of its former glory,
pedestal with the
Croissant
electric
is
arrow
welcome to
thingy?
new
Yes!
time of peace.
Yes, and I do not know how to work those.
There is no need
I've given
to
up on
follow your
those.
father's path. It would be both wise
You've learned
and in
them?
line with Boss's wishes to step back
Is it easy?
and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What?
Those
was the
ones
point
I just
of him
couldn't figure
dying
out
without
how
sharing
to
any of the
they
secrets he
work,
knew?
and when I
Did he manage to
finally
protect
noticed the thing,
anything in
I
the
felt
end?
dumb. I know how they work now.
Is still here.
I see.
Callous the
Oh,
unfaithful
at some time,
is still
at some
sympathetic.
point in time, I
And sweet
probably need to
Ursula
call you.
is barely getting by.
Nah, it's not that
He has
easy.
changed.
You have some electro thingy. It will move with you. Where the fuck do you move it to?
Never
Where do you
accepted
need
that,
to move it to?
ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly,
Of course I'm
demoiselle,
reliable. Come on,
I
man.
think you're also
Look
ready
at me.
to take this on.
Look at me.
So you do know something else, Maloose.
Oh, Meloose.
Yes, I do.
You bastard.
In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
Oh no.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he
Those
had been
bastards.
diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live. And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety.
Chris,
5 years
are you
was
doing this
nowhere
to me?
near enough time
Go
to
play with
resolve
Cat
this
instead
long-standing
of
conflict.
bullying me.
But once he
Thank you
passed
very
away,
much.
all all the
On the
days
pedestal
will
itself,
pass
there's a
on to
big
you.
triangle arrow indicating
Knowing
which
all
way
of
the
this,
electro thing is
decided
supposed
use
to
one
face.
final
No!
intimidation
That one is why the fuck am I not? Oh, I was
Claims
not.
to
I
have
was
already
just black for
gotten
some
his
seconds.
hands on
What the
some
fuck was
key
going on there?
incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members
It
of
is
Synod to
following
disavow
you like a
the
maniac.
tapes. But as long as you remain
Are you saying that I just need to go at the area it's showing and just keep going that way until I find something? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because if not, yes, then fuck it.
So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen,
Weird,
Boss's
Chris.
tactic has worked.
I am not
Even
doing
though
a
Boss has been
failure.
gone for a long time,
I
the
am
other
not a
side has
failure.
not tried to take
Are
the
you
Bozel's
in a
life.
call, ATM?
No, I don't believe it.
Wait, I am
He
in a
never
call?
appeared to look sick to me.
Any?
No father wants their daughter
What are
to
you
see the
talking
weak
about?
and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss.
Who is in a call? Oh no, I show you some other. Wait, why am I in a call?
And suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful,
Why am I in a call? Why am I in a call?
losing face in front of his daughter.
Oh my god, I was in a call! What the heck?
So that he could protect me.
Wait, but how?
There was
How even, man?
to hand to you was not a
And this is why I am amazing at the computer. I can handle anything is going on.
that you want to find
Guys,
answers.
why are you calling me a dum-dum and dumbass?
I'm sure he'd be extremely
It's just...
proud.
That fool.
Are we going Danish? Is it?
Couldn't he have just given
It's
it
just like
No.
a little exceptional person that can do something like that.
I'd be able
Oh,
to-
you noticed it too and you didn't tell me? I have just been in a random call with no one and you didn't tell me, like, what the hell are you doing? You could have stopped me from getting embarrassed by more people. He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah.
I was very tempted to join and just blast some random music. Ah, jeez, Chris, thanks. At least you stopped that.
Lived out my life without
I am
him.
thankful for that part.
But thankfully, he rarely talked to
But
me
that
about
you
the
were
past
that tempted is kind of
and
also
thus understood
concerning.
little of me as a person.
Just pretty much.
In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way.
Tomorrow I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Are you gonna watch me like fail that much, Chris?
It's the
You're the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. I kinda need you, honestly. Just like writing, what the fuck are you doing? You do this instead, and then I'm doing something opposite. Run?
Of the incriminating evidence he found.
Is that the choice you will choose?
But if you want to use it against the enemy,
Well, tomorrow I'm gonna
still
be
have to
streaming
take several
Darkest
things
Dungeon.
into consideration.
Oh, Darkest Dungeon! That's nice.
Place is. Can't we just go storming?
So you cannot help me with my Yu-Gi-Oh!
You
I see.
mustn't forget that we're fighting
Frederick,
against
you are
this
all on it.
serious and
I also have a
dangerous
mirror, but
organization
you're the one that is here.
for decades.
Also,
There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters.
also I attempted
We
to
also
teach you
have no
Vanguard.
idea
I'm
what
not
kind of evidence
teaching you
they will find
Yu-Gi-Oh!
inside, nor what
Is
they
Yu-Gi-Oh!
really
more
may be
difficult
able to
than
capture.
Vanguard?
But a single
Any?
visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal
You want to
declaration
learn
of war.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes.
The worst case would be
Oh
that
shit.
we
Why is it so much more fun?
also open ourselves
I watched it when I was a kid. It can't be that horrible.
Why not work with
Hopefully.
the 14 authorities?
Well, you
Hopefully.
saw one of them dissolve during
Elsa
Miss
will
Kennedy's case.
scream at the chat and everyone else that what the fuck am I doing? Why did you make me into this mess? Yes.
Seems my father really had no choice.
Aw,
But
yeah, it's
things
cute.
are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other
So,
side. Now that we've
Frederick will be
elected
my
Sid for
guide
this
if I need it.
case.
I heard no no's, so he only have been written yes, so I guess that is a yes.
I live but
Thank
to
you very
serve
much,
the
Frederick.
boss and demoiselles.
Melis Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a spell card and 3 app cards, and an extra deck with 5 different types of cards. There are way more things that interact with each other than in Vanguard. Right. I forgot about those. I have stuff to do tomorrow, so I can't promise you anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
All
bad.
that, Melusi.
But if you are here,
Have you discovered
you better
anything
be
new in the
here.
past few years?
If you have nothing to do at least, you better be there. Elsa will scream at Mara what the fuck I'm doing. And he will try to explain very difficultly. And I'm just like, which card are you mentioning? Is it this cute one?
When I announced orders to the organization.
Oh yeah, we're going to the Friday cafe tomorrow. Oh, that sounds nice.
Keep a few people in the dark.
Going to drink,
Observe the reactions of
have
the
a Coke.
If the vendors
Have
didn't change their
I'm thinking of something Cat can drink, because I don't feel like you drink Coke either.
someone must have
Drink
given them the news.
water, I guess.
After several
Tell me
rounds of
why I
testing and
forgot that for a
investigative
moment.
tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Because you
First
are
is Florent,
a forgetful
Spina
being,
Dorsola's
Cat.
senior advisor.
Ah, Pepsi Max. Yeah, thank you.
Florent?
Cat will be drinking the
surprising,
Pepsi Max.
He was one
In
of
my
the
head,
people
it's already
Boss
Friday
trusted
because I'm
the
not
most.
here on Tuesday
It also
normally.
means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his
I want it to be
position within
Friday.
Boss's innermost
I want
circle,
a weekend
he always
off
knew our
now.
upcoming plans.
Tomorrow I need to read a mail, and I don't want to read that. I don't want to update myself, but I have to.
Marcel, the
And that's
head of
gonna be
Confrérie
horrifying.
of Cabrières.
I do drink Coke, Cafe Zero or Pepsi Max. Why are we nannying? Nannying at Cat for drinking Coke? 2, though she mostly drinks Zero or Pepsi Max. Is Pepsi Max still with sugar in it? I'm not sure. What is this Confrérie?
It's a guild in
Ooh,
Poisson.
Confrérie?
Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily
Alyssa,
goods.
a
but
robot
now
confirmed. She
they're one of
needs
the
an
richest guilds
update.
around with a lot of business connections in the
I
city.
would not
So,
mind
they're
that I
like a
was
sister
if I was a
organization of
robot,
Spina Dorsola's?
but I don't think you would agree with that. Melly
When
was
we were fighting against the
was
synth
this
dealers,
where
they provided us with plenty
whenever
of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down
Melly
themselves.
was
The final
what is it
suspect
whenever a
is
sound
Thierry,
is played a
man
large square
responsible for
envelopes you read.
coordinating information
What?
between
Really?
Spina Dorsola's and the guards.
So that's what
Although
it
the
was.
guards mostly
I did
leave us
see
to our own
something like
devices,
a black
there are
thing.
still many activities we have to
Interesting.
report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been
Oh my
fighting
fucking
against
god.
was
Guys!
right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's
Oh.
almost too hard to believe.
I cannot handle this.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not
Why is
alert
it
the
in
quarry.
there? Why is it
Judging
in
from
here?
our experience, the enemy is
I am
extremely
so
cautious.
confused.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
I don't know.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques'
Hi.
wife and
I'm
daughter
on
were
myself.
taken into the Spina's care.
Don't think
They
that
still
will
live in
change though.
Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay
Maybe
them a
this will
visit.
do. I've
can
not
make the
done
necessary
anything weird.
arrangements.
Aw, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits,
Maybe?
my dear partner.
Hopefully. Okay, now I'm too much in one side. I cannot handle myself. Oh, leave it to me.
We can work together to uncover
Well, I will
the
try
truth
to fix
and
this.
end this case once and for all.
I got a document. Shit. Oh shit, we were reading stuff. Pepsi Max is without sugar. Okay. Keller case recalled 3 years ago on a rainy night. Banquet goes bankrupt. 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reach the scene, Cole has a gun in his hand, and Joshua has been shot and slain. Based on the investigation done, then there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Callis was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. You learned that much. You're welcome. My hand looks so fucking wicked. And when I say wicked, I mean like fucked. Can I crawl on this? Thank you. I need to get up here. Guys, we are hoping that it has been fixed, because I have no freaking idea what to do.
Keep up.
And I feel chaotic. Honestly, I just moved my character, because I have no idea what the hell I was doing. Hey! Yay! It did not do anything! Awesome! I did it without knowing what the fuck I did.
And enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Wait, it's not
Thank
fixed?
you for arranging
I
everything
did
for
not
us,
see it on
Louis.
myself. Are you sure? I gotta
Excuse
cry.
me, miss.
Oh,
Do you
it
need
came back.
anything from us?
Fuck. I solved that. Okay, we do this.
Hey,
I'm gone.
Navia's
Where am I? You don't know.
This isn't like
Maybe I'm somewhere. Maybe I'm nowhere. But I am a person. That's it. Have a great day. Okay, we try this again. Okay. Please work. I don't know. Hey! Why is nothing working? Why are you nannying at me? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Something is going wrong. Yeah. I need a break from problems. I need a break normally. Let's not bother here for now.
That I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face
Oh,
the two of you.
you would take a look for me?
Ah, if it's
Oh.
about that, there's no need to apologize.
That's fancy.
After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and
Thank you for that,
apology to be
Chris.
genuine.
Chrissy.
But
Don't worry, I didn't say the
all of
rest,
those
so I'm
things
safe.
Nothing compared to the loss of Jacques.
I wanted to move myself. I couldn't handle myself.
I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
You don't
I didn't know how
understand.
to face you. Because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift.
No, you can't take you can't take that back.
And to all of us.
That's not allowed.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family.
I think I found a problem.
For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr.
I think I
Price
found
came
a
to him with
problem.
proposal, he accepted it almost immediately.
Yeah, I found a problem.
He tried to
Somehow
take care
it
of
went
his
in the wrong
family,
area.
and so he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly.
Okay.
Papa did tell me
It.
that I should
Oh my
never
fucking
be
god! I'm
ungrateful.
still way too close
Before
to
he left
everything.
that day,
Wait.
he told me that he
Oh,
had
I want to
no
be closer.
choice.
I want to touch
It
the
was only
letters.
later that
I want to be able to
realized
lick
it
them.
was his
Okay,
final
that'll count.
farewell.
It's signed it wrong at this time. Okay, it should be working now. If it's not, I'm gonna cry at bed tonight. Yeah. Wait, do that mean?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came
Nanny. I hope that works. I hope that works.
to, which is why
Please
I'm
let
the
it work.
one who
Please
should
let it
feel
work.
guilty. Clarence had always taken
Can
great
you
care
see
of
me
us,
almost
both when he
touching
was
the
still
letters?
alive and
This is my
after he
feeling.
passed away.
Hooray! I accidentally put the notification and everything
It
in
was
the
not
wrong
even
area.
self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him.
I fucking hate that it's get black.
But Mama,
But that is
why
another
was
fix for
Papa
another
still a
time.
bad guy?
Not my
He did
problem
the
right
right
now.
thing. Papa always wanted to be a good man. So why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well,
But yeah,
things
so I
aren't
did a
always
goof.
as they seem.
Cause I'm a
feel
goofball.
like your
Goofy,
papa was a
goofy,
good
goofy,
man,
goofy ball.
Yeah, Papa was a really good man.
Was he though?
Best in the whole world.
That's
And
kinda
you
a
should
lot.
hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons.
Oh, did he?
Regardless of whether he left you a parasol.
Maybe you just think he's good. Maybe he's only treating you, but it's an evil man in the total. Who knows? Oh my god, I am way too close to
for
the
everything you told
to
me.
the screen now. Oh my
I will
god.
definitely find the truth.
I can't handle
The
myself
current
anymore.
state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Oh? Huh?
Thank you.
You sure?
I'm very grateful to hear this from you.
I rather wanted to
Your
sit on the couch and
personality
eat
is quite
chips, you
different
know.
from your father's. Your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
The Archon family believed that he had struggled greatly with the orders to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense or was there more to the incident? We will never know, cause
Are you okay,
I will murder everyone.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
May I
Let's
murder
investigate
everyone?
the 3
Is
suspects
that allowed?
next.
Oh yeah.
Florent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Marcella!
I'll get myself together on the way.
I will not get myself together. I didn't choose
Greetings,
this.
boss. How may I
Greetings.
be of assistance today?
Give me
I'm sure
cake.
you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
I am getting too much now.
Yeah, I've heard.
I need to move.
Something
There we
that
go.
dramatic?
This is
I'm
still
sure
much more
journalists
nice.
will milk it for all it's worth.
Let's be honest.
And
We want to
all
see
the
my
talk for the next
beautiful
several
body.
weeks.
We don't want to see me get
Also,
cut out of the
On
freaking
the
frame
day the incident
because
happened with my father.
there's no space
It
for
was
me.
raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene.
Yeah.
After my partner here put the dots together for me,
I need a
feel
tail.
like we should try
I
to
need 2
reopen his
tails.
case.
His hands kind of looked weird on,
do me a
like he
favor
was
and try to
grabbing
recall
me
what
like I
happened
was
that
so
night?
small. Did you see that?
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day.
He was, you
So
say.
he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table.
Uh-huh.
After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after?
Hey,
My first reaction
guys.
was that Mr. Callus
Have I
was
told you that I'm
danger.
going to,
So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene.
what is it called in English? I need you, are you ready for the, like, the English
Callus
part
was
of my,
standing
like,
over a
stream
dead body
I need
with a
help
gun
for?
in his hands. All we could do
I hope
was
you
look
are.
back and forth at each
I'm
other,
going to your
not
mall.
knowing what to say.
So you also
What is that in
remember 2
English?
gunshots
Please
then?
answer me.
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being,
Hello? I need
Mr.
help.
Callus had left his gun on the
Midwife!
table. I even made
Midwife?
sure to confirm that before
Yeah, that
running
is
to
the word,
scene.
but it sounds like you have a,
According to the
a
guards,
medium wife.
That doesn't mean he couldn't
I see,
have
I
had
see.
other
Thank
guns
you.
on his
I'm going to a
person.
midwife soon.
About the clothes left at the scene.
Like, in 2 weeks I'm going to a midwife.
Do you think there was a third
And then you
person
might
that was
ask,
turning
why
the
would I go to a midwife? Yes, exactly, I can read your thoughts. Well, you see, let me answer this first. It's very possibly.
At least from our
Anyway, let me answer
my
that.
father had no reason
So,
to kill. So he
there
would
is
also have
one
no reason to
specifically
bring an
reason.
extra gun with him.
In Sweden, I humor
gun
this.
he was
Thank
sent
you, Chris. I am
probably
happy you
belonged to
humor me.
Jacques,
So,
or
in
a third person on
Sweden,
the scene.
you don't go to a doctor for prevention, like medicine and stuff. No, you need to go to a midwife. Because
But hold
they
on.
both bring the babies in and they also bring the baby away, I
Didn't share the
guess.
truth with any of us.
So, yeah,
Didn't even
I need a
wanna face
midwife
the
for
Oratrice
people.
machine.
To like say
Instead to
bye
put
bye
this all
babies
in a duel.
and bye bye pain of my like torturing
Seen someone
periods.
dissolve right in front of his
So
eyes.
yeah, it's always a little hilarious to think I'm going to a midwife. Like, are you pregnant? No, it's just Swedish
I
weirdness,
think I can understand why he committed to the
and I'm
deed.
pretty satisfied
I'll
with
tell
that.
you everything once the whole truth
But it
has been
do
revealed.
kind of make sense.
I
But I
understand.
rather like I would rather just go to the
I'll leave
doctor.
Mr. Callus's
How did
honor
you
in
make
your
the
hands,
topic
boss.
of people
And
so
if I
much
may
more
just say
weird?
One more
Huh?
thing. Oh, Callus the unfaithful.
Why did I make it? How
On
did
my
I make
side
it
since the
weird?
day it
First
was
of all,
invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling
I
him
think
Mr.
it is
Callus,
pretty
even after so many
normal.
years have passed. But it was Mr.
Like,
Callus's
everyone
trust
needs
that
to
allowed
have,
me to
like,
rise through the ranks of Spina
sometimes
Diversula.
prevention medicine and
life
stuff
I
like
lead
that.
today.
Boys, you
No
can
matter
soon
what
also
others
get
might
it. So
say,
Get your share. Don't let the girls be the only ones, I guess.
Always be
Or
my
you
boss.
roundabout way of explaining
worry.
shit. Oh,
I will definitely find the truth.
yeah.
You and
That's just
all
my way
other
of
comrades
speaking,
at
man.
Castina deserve to know
This
the
is
truth
how
as
we
well.
do it. Like in the middle show. So trust me. You like this way of being a roundabout and make it weird. I thought it was weird that I needed to go to a midwife because I was like contacting doctors. Like, why won't you take me? I just need the pee pills. It shouldn't be this difficult, you know. I could get it easily, like in Denmark, and then I just find out, oh, a midwife, okay. And I don't even need to pay for it. It's kind of nice. I don't need to pay for like the doctor visit, which you do in Sweden. I'm just going there, getting it, and dang, I have for a year. Information regarding Florent. Florent, the advisor to the Spine de Rosalene, claimed that he was very grateful to Carlos for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the chaos and can provide evidence that Carlos did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Thank you for that, Carlos. I am glad for your testimony. So, it was a win-win. I just got really like, what the fuck, and it was a really hard work to just get the freaking pee pills. So because of that, I was not as grateful.
Hey, Thierry, it's
Look
me.
at that beautiful flow down
Now,
there.
what
And then we
brings you
have the
here, Miss
poofy
Nadia?
arms.
I've
Like
heard
she's
you
have
made
like
quite the
those
name for
swinging
yourself at the
wings
opera
on
house.
for kids.
Oh, so you
And I
got
can't
news
take
of
that.
already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal
Ooh,
circumstances, shouldn't you have
on
been
the
called back to
26th
the
and
city already?
27th, I'm also gonna be free.
I mean,
So I am gonna
yeah, I work
stream way more that
Let's
week.
just say I
Wee.
enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
So
Callus did a fantastic
I'm
job
just
with
gonna
it.
be drinking,
Building Spina
lonely,
di Rosula from the ground up.
drinking some
Very
more,
many
gaming,
obstructions in my way.
gaming some more.
It would be next
Maybe
to
create
impossible for
something
me to
if I
find a
get some stuff
similarly
I
easy
have
but
brought from
high-paying
Kida.
job in the city.
Kida have taken my stuff as a hostess.
Enough chit-chat.
Shock!
Are these two
How
friends
could
of
he?
yours? You
I
know,
never did anything to him, but here I am, stuck.
These two are my
And he's leaving on the 20th, so I need it this weekend. So I'm sure that I get it too. But who knows? Kida is forgetful.
We're trying to
He's very
reinvestigate
forgetful.
the details
And
of
he
my
said he's
father's
out.
own case.
So he might not be able to
I
get it.
You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do was get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities.
Oh.
Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you.
Uh-huh.
You can ask the chef to cook, but
I did not learn
not
about
to massage
cooking.
your shoulders or carry your baggage.
Yeah.
If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or...
It is the next
Now that you mention it,
richest
though,
man in the world.
being in the synth business would
Donald
definitely
Trump?
be profitable
Nah, he's not
enough
rich
to
at
afford
all.
this.
I think he lost money, honestly. You're not told the right attacks and come and everything, so you know, never mind. Makes sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation.
Thanks.
I'll be
We
staying
need
in
it.
the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Oh, trust me. You won't have a chance. We will ask you questions. I did not read it. Well, we can read it another time, you know. It's some fancy dogs. Have you looked at those dogs, man? Okay. I think we need to go down. Are you ready? Whee! Okay. That was not like wee moment. Eh, eh, eh. Whee! Kinda don't wanna get in the water. It is so much work. And who says that I am in for work? Never. I tell you. I didn't get to go down, man.
Hello, how may I help you?
Have you noticed how much the characters, like
Could you
just
please
the
let him know?
random characters,
You can just say,
their clothes
"Mom
is
is
so
looking for
flat
me."
compared to like
Sure.
the
I will let him know
main
right away.
characters. Like it's almost stuck to their like body.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be.
But
so
then I
my
will
legs are
judge.
giving
I
out a
kinda
bit.
do.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too,
Opera
right?
house.
Yes,
Ooh,
I've never seen
that
anything
sounds
so
horrible.
strange.
But we still keep going like this.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
No.
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who
Huh.
knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive.
Thank
To
you.
beat the
I
Hydra Archon
am
at her own
quite
game on her
impressive,
own
as you
turf.
know.
I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Let's invite Vinci. Then we won't have a problem. Trust me. He's the real one. He's drinking wine every night.
Uncle Marcel,
Going for the
you've also
time and
noticed that other
rhymes.
thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh,
Yes.
and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The
Oh,
peace that Callus
again?
sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can
Croissant?
always
It sounded
return.
like a croissant.
If anyone dares
I'm
to lay
sorry.
their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last mora to
It
bring
has a
them to
really
justice.
feel of like
Thank
French,
you,
I
Uncle
feel.
Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's
Sorry,
case?
we don't have an iron. We are all out of irons.
About that.
And
Sorry,
you're gonna get
my
burned.
age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
That's fair.
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I
Oh,
heard the
that's
sound of
lonely.
a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
That's nice. But he has a lot of money. Marcel is the leader of the Confrérie of Cabiran and was the organizer of the banquet years prior. The Confrérie and the Span de Rooster have always maintained a close working relationship through his recollection of the event of the case is quite foggy. He's willing to defend Navia. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Long time no seen and talk. How you doing? Have you found like at work? Or like anything to do? Have you like moved together with your friend? We are doing good here in like Stockholm.
Keep up.
Wait, where's Navia? Navia! Where did you go? Oh, it was up here we needed to go.
We've talked to all 3 suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Nah, I was learning. Ah, okay. That sounds nice. Are you staying at your mom's place then? Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
Ah, okay, with your dad. That sounds nice though. We are missing you too sometimes. We are still talking about you and making jokes, like reminding of the good times, you know. Just crown motive.
Ah, you're right. Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance.
Have you partied with some of your friends?
That makes sense.
Have you talked with Mass?
According to Jacques' family members,
There's a lot
he
of
always told
questions.
them that he had been
Too little
discovered
time, too many
and that
questions.
he had no choice before he left home that day.
Using my emojis? Yes, we are using those
He
emojis.
probably received an order from the synth boss
And very
to kill my
proudly.
father,
Ah,
but he refused.
that's a little sad.
Lives would have been
You should
forfeit.
believe that after you finish school, you could like have some big parties with your friends and like drink and everything. But oh well, that's life, I guess. So, have you had any plans on what you're gonna do? Like, what is your plans for the future? If it was just Kronos,
And why is that?
could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides, Jacques...
Oh, but Mark, you got saved from one thing from work.
It's obvious
You
that
didn't
our
have to
enemy
use
has become
customers.
more antsy after the secret
It
of the
is still a
primordial
struggle,
seawater was
but that's
revealed.
life.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since...
Ah, you have gotten work from February.
Who among the 3 suspects
In
would have the ability to
Autocamber.
control privately owned garden
Okay. Oh wait, you're gonna have like work to February and then like... Okay, what are you gonna work for with to February? And where are you going with the Autocamper? Is it in the USA as you mentioned you wanted to go do? It was Ferry, right? No. Oh, Gomex, privately. Marcel was gay?
Uncle Marcel?
Yeah. Work, no clue. Autocamper.
My
Work,
father
no
did
clue.
really trust
Oh,
him. And they worked together on a
okay,
large
okay.
number of projects.
And then you're going to USA. That
Maybe
sounds
that's how
nice
he
though.
got to know Jacques.
Are you going with a friend
Funds from
then?
the contract.
As you had like
He
talked
could also
about?
afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't
Why
this
did
mean
it
he's been spending
say,
a whole lot of Mora
like,
and
ban
energy
for
to
that
fight his own
comment?
synth business?
How do I approve it? Shit. Can I approve it? Yeah. I cannot find out how to do this. God dang it, I am so weak. Oh well, I know what you said. I can still read it. Yup. Why will it do it now, lol? Maybe it was someone else. What about Florent?
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his
Oh,
dealings with Shaw.
you sound like you're having some good
As
time.
being Rosula's advisor, his work
I will
mostly
do
deals
that.
with personnel and security.
Toodaloo,
So he shouldn't have
Mark,
much means
have
when it comes to
fun.
finances.
Hope to see you again soon, so we can talk a little, so I can know how you're doing with life.
Exactly. He can't.
Toodaloo, hey hey.
Could, I
Marlene
don't think
still
he would be able
missed
to
that from you.
dispatch a whole group so quickly.
Maybe it was someone else. No, it couldn't be Fari.
Thierry, you say?
Tari. Ooh.
Huh.
It would be Fari.
It's possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also
Neither did
don't
I.
think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think. Okay, let's see on the record. Wait, we are missing something. Oh, it's for the card. Hmm. If we just consider the incident with the garden mix, only one person really for the bill. Terry is the person responsible for official contract between the spine, the Russell, and the gardens. According to him, only the sufficient writs can be right. They can also only be Marshall. Let's be real. I'm sorry.
If you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious
Yeah,
of them all.
I told you.
Missing other suspects?
I'm listening, mate.
About the people
I am
turning
throwing
into
stuff.
thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle
Finally.
Marcel.
He is someone who's very close to you, after all.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
Not really, no.
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
A
Wasn't
trial?
that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Wait, child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Nah.
It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah,
That's kind of bad.
and it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand.
Hey, Slay,
What do you think
I
we
can
should
say
do?
this. Slay
Still haven't
Ayaka.
found any conclusions
See, I
yet.
did it.
Uh,
I did it. How you doing? Long time no see. Oh, you happy? Why? Is it because of the drops? I have a dream. That is the reason why, but I do not believe that is it. Let's split up.
Huh? Split
Yes.
up?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Split up. You can go to Uranus while I go investigate that place, you know?
Just as expected of my partner.
On the
Since this
top.
is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's
I got-
attention will be focused on Irenaeus.
On
leaving
40
his
pity.
home base
50-50.
wide
Oh, that's
open.
nice though.
You're right. This is our best opportunity.
Is that one of the...
All right,
Wait,
then.
that was one of
Let's
the
do
ones
this.
you really wanted,
I'll stop
right?
him at the opera house
Right?
and charge
I
Marcel
have still a bad
for murder.
memory, so you can
But
take
won't
it
have
if I
any chance
forgot.
of making that charge
We ain't
safer
even gonna
unless
roll
we
for
find
this.
more evidence.
Thank you for reminding me
It'll
of
be up
that.
to you to make it back in time and hand the
Yes,
decisive
ma'am.
evidence to me.
Leave it to me.
Help you, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
And I don't think I have any pity. I think I have like full on go, but I'm not sure.
Malou, Silver, when did you two get here?
We heard
It
that
seems
you'll
so
be leaving
suspicious.
Poisson and figured that you
But
might
nice.
require
It looks
our
very
assistance.
powerful.
It's our hope
So
that
I think you
your
will like
confidence
him.
will be bolstered with the two of us
Because
by
he's
your
like a
side.
beam. He's just a laser.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then.
Yes, we have gotten the combination. I guess since you are here,
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going.
we should indeed. But
The
first,
location has already been marked on the map.
we should roll too, because we also need this person. We need the person I can always think is a girl when I read the name. Nubiliette. I am so sorry for every pronunciation, so should we go get through it? Or should we take these first? We go through these first, because I'm random. It's purple. We like purple. Not the best, not the worst. It's worth it. Nope. Nope. Dream. Nope. Tree. Nope. Ah, we got Chinkui. I cannot say that name. I am so sorry for every pronunciation I've done. Okay, we got one person. Not enough for what we need. Let's try again. Let's have a dream. It is yellow. Are we gonna get him in one go? I was thinking that I was getting a book like instead of like what I wanted. Could you just have imagined how much I would have screamed? That is not a 5-star, excuse me, but hi Shinkri. Nice to see you. You're gonna be strong. Oh, I lost! No, the pity! The pity was not with me. Well, now I have 2 genes, I guess. Seems like I need to build gene up. But I have so fucking many people that like work with air. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, Slay, Ayaka, can you please, like, give me some of your luck? Pretty please. I need it. For a friend, you know? No? Okay. I can dream. We got emeralds. We got a cat, Diona. I love her. She's kinda cute. She's a cat like me. You know? Cute. Not worth it though. Nope. We try again. Nope. One more time. Nope. So we got Diona. That was it. Okay, we need it again because I am not giving up. I got his signature while I was pulling for Homer. After like few days, I was like, oh, I have 1 pull left. It would be hilarious if I get him. Oh my god, you didn't. You didn't. How the heck did you get it in one go like that? That is just luck. That is super ultimate luck. How the heck? Oh, I got a lance. Cool. I don't think I have that lance. Do I really not have that lance? Oh well. But oh my god. How lucky can you be in that last second? Oh no, I don't like Fischl. I'm sorry, Fischl, but oh my god, why? You drained the life out of me. Literally. Because she's out of electricity, you know? Bad joke. Come on! No. It was not gold. I had a dream. It was broken. Come on! Wish me luck! I need the luck! Ah. Hey Diana. I like you. You're okay. But everything else, freak. Come on. Official. Why are you doing this to me? You can be a Diona instead, you know? I would not hate on you if you did that to me. Probably. I don't know. Maybe I would. Ah! Give me the right thing, please. Please. Nope. Nope. Nothing. This is a 3-star. Let's go. Sending you all my luck for double 5s. Is it even possible to get double 5s? I feel like... Oh, that looks cool, this one. I take that one. I take that one. That looks like a cool sword. Okay, come on, come on. Gold, gold. That's purple. That's purple. You did it wrong. Come on. It's like, you know what? My friend once got triple Nilau in one temple. Oh my god. That is kind of impressive though. Yeah, I take it back then. Then you can totally get it, I guess. Nope. But I don't think our luck together will bring us to like 2 5-stars pull, you know. That would be kinda what the heck. Even for me, like what the heck. Gold! Change it to gold! You're wrong color! God dang it! But we are getting... I think I have too many Diona now, honestly. I don't think I can have more Diona, honestly. The healer power is gonna be amazing, no, really sad. Yeah. He really just wanna give us the finger to both of us. Like, you were like, in the last second you got it, you know? And I was just like, yeah. Gold! Change to gold! Why won't you change to gold? I just want something pretty. Is that too much to ask? I like this weapon. It looks awesome, but that's not what I wanted. Diona, I've seen you too much. I think I have too many of you. I'm going mad. I can use you because I have not enough of you, Shinkui. So keep going, but fuck! Wrong characters, wrong area. We need golden. We're only going golden here, you know. You really don't like us, huh? Okay, we only have 11 tries. Gold! Yes! Please, please tell me that you are him. You can't be anyone else, right? Okay, you better cross your fingers for me that I'm getting him now. Ayaga, please. Yes, we got him. Now I can be free from my pain. And we gotta Diona more, because who does need it more Diona, you know? I'd take anything else. Like, honestly, I just needed the noble lad, honestly. We got him! Hooray! Diona curse, yeah, honestly. Okay, I don't have a lot, but let's take these 9, cause I am this special. Okay, it's nothing special, so we're skipping. Yes, it was a nice weapon. Very boring. Yes. This is blue. Okay, nothing special. What about you? Are you special? You are nothing special. You are blue. Why are you doing this to me? Nothing special. And let's try this. Will it become even more special? No, it will not, because we are not. We have used all the luck on Novelette now, and a lot of the owners. Holy crap! Nope, nothing special. Okay, we do 4 more. Are you the lucky one? Nope, you're not. You are very weak. I see. What about you? Have you brought me the luck of God? Nope, you are just a plain old star, like the old times. Will you be the bright light of shine? Nope, you are as weak as the other ones. Dang, this sounds kinda rude. You are the last one, you better be purple. See, at least purple. It's fine, I guess. Now I don't have any points. I'm weak now. Please give me points. Please bring points. I'm weak. Okay, let's get these up so we have them. Nice. He came pretty far apart. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't need that many Dionas. I thought I needed more. Well then, Diona is fully upgraded. Hooray. What love! And yeah, Dean is getting a little stronger. Didn't ask for it, didn't really need it, but you know, we needed it somehow, I guess. Fischl wanted to be stronger, I didn't want her. I never asked for her, she just came and like kicked the door in, I guess. And then we got the big boy. Oh look, he's so freaking tall. Wait, he has a glass? Is he drinking his own water? That's kind of weird though. I'd rather not think that he's drinking his own water, honestly. That's kind of weird. Too weird for me. Wait, I can't get the shining thingy. Excuse me, can you leave? I want you. How do I open it? Ah, I cannot remember. Open! Open! Oh, I need Hydra for that, for fuck's sake. Hold on, let me just change the team! You know what? You know what? Nila, I'm sorry. You're beautiful as ever, but now we're doing this.
No.
Are you ready to see this? I'm just gonna do an aggressive swipe and then that's it. Have a great day. Hiya! Wait. How long is this gonna take? Oh, thank you. Okay. That is wait, am I taking life? Excuse me? I think I didn't learn some stuff when I was doing it.
According to
Awkward.
Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater.
This is going well.
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
What in triple hydro Ayaka? Oh yeah, it's Ayaka! I forgot that you're playing, you like Ayaka a lot. How could I do that when you also told that you like her that much? I'm kinda dumb.
Finally found it.
And then we're just seeing the Traveler. It's just like you're saying, nah, you're not getting Ayaka, you know?
Sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Well, they don't want it to stand out.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms.
Probably.
He is probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Well, at least it's not physical Ayaka. Physical Ayaka? Like in real life Ayaka?
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
And
Do you accept the charge
and I
that
was
you are
physical.
the
Oh, you're the
physical
okay. Nah.
To be
Nah, Ayaka.
I don't understand.
You are now Greg. I don't know why you are getting called Greg or anything, but you're not taking. You lost your physical Ayaka part.
Choose to participate in a duel to clear
I
their
saw.
name. Is that right?
You saw what?
As long
Excuse
as I
me,
accept
what
the
is those
charge,
stars?
I
Fuck,
can have
shit,
an all-out fight with
Mark,
that champion
cut.
duelist Clorent, right?
I'm not gonna say that part. I'm not gonna say that way.
Enticing offers I've ever received.
That was Saul.
When I privately sparred with
You
her
saw?
last time, she was obviously holding back.
Saul.
Real disappointing.
Saul, the
Hey,
bullshit.
Don't you understand? You're currently the
I kinda
prime
like her,
suspect
because
for a
she's dumb.
major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh?
I thought they were
Sounds
saying
like the Hydro
fights and not
Archon wants
fights.
to lecture me on the ways of the opera house.
As a physical icon,
Then why
not
don't
was.
you duel
Ah.
me too?
Aha, okay,
Become
okay, okay,
best
okay,
in the
okay.
heat of battle.
No. That's not.
Now I fully
Thus,
get
it
it.
would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly.
How was
We have made
physical
very
icon?
little
Was he
progress.
as beautiful
In
as
that
in
case,
game?
let me explain everything from the very beginning again.
I will never do
The
such
goal of
thing
this
to my
trial is to
cutie.
determine the culprit
That's
behind
good.
the
That's
serial
good.
disappearances case.
I would also kind of look weird at you if you
That
did.
case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on?
Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
Dum dum dum. You are now a part of the crime, Ayaka. Are you ready? Slay Ayaka. Are you ready for this? Okay, let's see. So combination and information regarding gamma can be concluded that there is only one person who can have a large number than in his position. And yes, take that.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
She
In that case, I
does.
declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on
Hey,
the court.
Slay Ayaka, how was your day today? I haven't heard about that
Members of the
too.
guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
It was good? That's nice.
Mr. Marcel,
What have you been
you will
doing
not require an attorney.
since it has been
Is that
good?
correct?
You got Nouvellette?
Apologies, sir.
It's after Winnie.
Still
Fair,
haven't figured
fair.
out what's going on.
Well, you have done a great job studying.
This is probably just a
And
misunderstanding
hopefully
between me
doing
and
some
Nadia.
project work, so stuff
Very
like
well.
that. I
In
guess that
case,
is
since
only
both
work,
sides have
right?
now arrived, Miss
I never
Navia,
went to the
please present your
university.
charges.
I went to some site where, which
Take everyone
didn't
back
take
to
like
3
5 years of my
ago,
life.
To the case of
And I'm working.
Alice the Unfaithful. Only
Efficiently.
through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances
Hopefully.
case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
Yes.
Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the
I
sound
need
of
to
a
go
gun.
for now. Bye bye.
If that's
Bye
enough
bye,
to make me a
Sayaka.
suspect,
Have
wouldn't that make
fun.
everyone at that banquet a suspect as
Keep
well?
being happy.
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Shit.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene.
Wait, didn't he run
As a
though?
result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life.
Nah, something is weird there.
The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
That sounds horrifying though.
These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Yes.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
The guard investigator did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot was a miss. Florida advisor to despite the Rosa claimed that it was very grateful to call him. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun. Oh, yes, carry a gun. Callus, who had motive to kill, murdered Jakar for his betrayal. This one. Refute.
Something's not...
No? Jose Lampica, countryside. Oh no. Can I use it here? No? You. Last one! I'm giving up on life. Fuck that. And I met us find the Rosa Jose Lampica. That is correct. I'm gonna take this. And combine the information regarding the gammas and the investigation results so far it can be concluded. Number. No? 3 years ago on a rainy night, back here goes horse, 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callus had a gun in his hand and Jokan shot and slain in addition to cloth of the unknown. Oh. Oh.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
As a result, they concluded the aspect first shot was. Yes.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Yes. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to Come in. No. A lot of number of garments. Why would they mention those? Had us work greatly with the order to kill Carlos did call. Self-defense, or was there mere to the... Can I use this now? Okay, what about... I just feel like this... Oh, you can!
Testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end he reconsidered, and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility, and had sent out another assassin. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
That is the truth! I'll take it. Bam, 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 bam. And this is how you do it. Like a master.
So that's what happened.
Yep.
Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
Yep.
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Oh.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Dang,
I
aggressive.
may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Oh.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
And that is the truth.
The guards
Bang.
might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice,
Not really.
Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
As a champion
oh.
duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Dang.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
It does indeed, thank God.
However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing.
Oh.
In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified.
Dum
The culprit
dum
could
dum.
only time their actions so
Identification.
precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
He's kind
No
of
need
too
to
nice.
appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Yeah, that is true, but...
Oof. Don't know what she can say to that.
I know that
It's
even
pretty
with that,
easy.
you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition,
Oh, there's a lot to gain. That's why some people does it, you know.
My business only thrived
Good
when I
money,
received Callus's
sadly.
patronage.
Wish that was not true though,
the
but
disappearances
that
began
is life.
before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings.
Oh, that's not what he
Once you learned to be
thinks.
more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice.
Yes.
Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Ho ho ho! A little while earlier at the entrance to the synth production base. Oh, that's where I am, right? Waiting? Yes. Knew it. Swim, swim, swimming all the way, swimming all the way with the Ayaka today. Who do I need? I should probably take some stronger someone, I guess. Let's take that team. Yeah. We are going for Sleeping Beauty. And we are going. You know what? We're keeping you. You're nice. You're a good healer.
Quit following me.
Hiya! I forgot about that part.
Don't be scared. Dare to mess with me, years of...
Cry louder!
Was that a little aggressive? Just a bit.
Whoa! The floor is going up!
Goodbye, my friends!
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
It's very big.
Too slow.
It's not very tidied up, though. We're just checking every area, you know. We are not losing anything here. Oh, look! I saw fishies! Fishies! Look at them. They're scared of me. I almost scared it too.
We need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit that. Hey, I need you. Thank you. Boom. Open. Open your gates and show me the way through a new mastery until the new day. I don't mind. Either way, it will be fine.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Hey, nice.
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Is it? Do you want to test me, mortal? It is a little difficult, I guess. Oh well, let's do like the game wants us to. Let's actually do stuff.
Rust and Reba, my My guiding star.
The wind rises. Upon the gale.
The night is cold. Cold. Mine. Hold the line. Too late for it.
Nice. We got a nice fat chest. Water. Spiral. Get the water up to the flood. Let us be flooded with water. Let's drown in the beautiful waves. Wave. It's just like...
Now the path is clear.
Oh,
Let's go.
I did go. Opened it. Swimming all the way, we are coming for the gaze. Why am I always singing about the gaze? I'm so sorry. It just rhymes very well, honestly. And that is a problem for me. It's just the way I think. I have a problem. But you know what? It's okay. Because we all have problems. Will it open up for me in a minute or two? This is so pretty.
Thrust and rivet. My guiding star.
Behold!
Die, puppy! Didn't want to waste my time on that. Let's go! Whee! On my way to the newest of the days.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
I have
Now
hiccups.
let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the opera house and help Navia.
Yes.
What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
That could be lost things from the like the one that disappeared. There's a name too.
Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
They probably belong to the victims.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
Yep.
And then they were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names. That means...
Yep. This must be where the water is.
Here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
Good for you, Paimon.
Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jacqua's case.
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it.
Oh my god, we're getting the best material ever.
Person, right?
Yep. Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization.
I see.
The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Yep. Uh-oh. They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
We need to take this against them and show them truth. What is over here?
Whoa.
This must be all the water.
And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There's so many.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled.
Yep.
Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Lol. Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious. What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough.
Oh.
The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Oh god. There, Paimon. Calm down, Paimon.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before.
I know.
How could someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Okay, Paimon. It's to save his lover, a woman called Virginia, who was dissolved.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
He is the researcher.
Ah, you mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments?
Yes, he signed off on a bunch of the experiment report.
So that's it! Vache was no victim.
Nope.
Personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either. If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Yes, Detective Paimon on the case. We are all for the wasteland, because we are never gonna get a case after this. Alright, done everything? Do I need to do anything else? I feel like I got all the responses I needed. Have taken that, checked. Well, do I? Oh, shit. I need to use this. Investigate. Nothing. Oh. I am bad at investigating stuff. I'm not a detective.
Over here, and it's full of water.
This must be the water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth.
Wait, we already acknowledged that, Paimon.
If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence. We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But...
who really is this Vakar?
Yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity.
Yeah.
No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is
seems kind of
destroyed
suspicious.
Everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Very clever.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
That's good to hear, Paimon. At least we have Detective Paimon to protect. Had I not already done this? Excuse me.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
Yes. After some time.
Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
That is life, Paimon. Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? What Paimon see? Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Take a look at this page.
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was Marcel.
Oh.
Wait, but Marcel's pretty old.
He's a baby.
So long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son?
Let's go, Paimon.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
It's okay, Paimon. Someone needed to figure it out, and I needed to be the one. Let's be real. Paimon, you're Paimon. You're emergency
And
food
whose
only.
image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
We did indeed. You say you never heard of Vache. But here we go. But you are the child.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything.
Yeah.
After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it.
He had a lot of the
villains in
letters
opera
as
performances
Marcel,
rarely
Marcel,
go
you
that
know.
far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
When you let me, Paimon, and
You
like...
fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Oh.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water.
That was how they reacted to us too.
Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice. Your beloved drama.
Oh.
While turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
Everyone else. Dang.
Vignere is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together.
Okay, now you just went in the wrong direction.
I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
Aww.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve.
He's gone now.
You won't see. I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignere. I promise. We made a promise. Vignere. Vignere.
He's gone mad.
Please, Vignere. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
Yeah, but you don't fulfill your promises like this, mate.
With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher, and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignere. During an underwater expedition, Vignere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea, and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others, and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignere back to life.
I'm women specifically. What have we done?
He invented the new alias of Marcel, and began to operate a business.
Could he not just choose a man?
During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court.
Pretty powerful, right?
This concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed.
Kind of impressive too that people can like have an idea to do this. And madness. Oh, that's called service, I guess.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Da 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 da! Guilty!
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
I thought he was the child.
It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We
Hooray!
really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
That is normally a lot of like very bad serial killers. You never expect them to be those. They look like just normal human beings. And inside they're meth. Navia.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
Just, child.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Ugh, what now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please
No.
respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Lol.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Da 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 da.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Dang.
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
Uh-huh.
What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Just what is going on here?
The judgment of the Oratrice
That's
Mécanique
weird.
d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict.
Or not?
Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
What the heck? That's just weird. Oh no, child! Take it easy, mate!
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke.
Honestly, yeah.
You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Da 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 da! And he went crazy. We tried to stop him. We really did. Oh well. Can't stop this craziness, you know. You chose this, honestly.
He's activating his spell legacy!
Oh, that is perfect timing, honestly.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Dang, he just went like that. He got a scar. Oh. That went something else.
What's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Oh.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
Oh. I did not expect it.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious.
Oh god.
What's going on?
Split personality came out.
For the
Good
state
thing.
of things, I shall give you an explanation.
Okay.
Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance. With every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence.
Oh god.
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
Are you sure about that? She went mad at the end there.
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
She just ran away.
She chose to make her escape after all, did she?
Yep.
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
Yep.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
I had to pull the rock out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
That is what I want to hear from you, Nobilad.
Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now.
But only for now.
Well, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Yeah, but he has family, you know. You're kind of looking down on me. Why are you looking down on me? Stop looking at me. Haha! Will you still... Oh, yeah, you're looking at me. I will leave you be. I will not pose any more threats. In the courthouse, that is. Masha.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
What do you, Masha?
What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
He looks so tired.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache?
In a diary, you know.
I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Unless?
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Yes.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
Something to do with my sensitive to the hydro element.
Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never...
That seems like a lie.
Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
Dang,
This
Paimon.
request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Shit. Now I need to bring him there. Let's leave the Opera House. Dum 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 dum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I'm having too much fun with myself.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the Primordial Sea.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Mm-hmm.
Vache.
Aww.
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Vignier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache?
I'm here! Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
All done. Bye-bye.
Vignier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vignier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
Oh, dang.
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vignier, you are my everything.
That's sad.
I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Dang.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother.
and she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because
That's a lot like Russell.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea. And we were no longer individuals, but we became one. Just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you.
Damn.
This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly
You hear it from her.
The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved.
Ooh.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Dang. It looks like I didn't meet Vinier back then either. They must have been wanting me to lure myself here from the very beginning.
No! Yeah! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please! Have mercy!
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vinier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore.
Dang, dang,
But
dang.
on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you.
Ooh.
She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache? Vache. 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 Vache.
Now he's kind of uh-oh. Well, you were kind of stuck there, mate. You did this kind of thing. Later, the garden find that the culprit of the serial disappearance of young women case is Marcel. We knew that. Several days later, after he's dead, drowned to death and everything, you know. Yikes. Good, that's not me.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
My legs are killing me.
Huh. Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
That was so formal, man.
Hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like
No,
you?
you just bring the food.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
Oh, that's
This
kind of
time,
sad.
though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
That is at least
It's been the dearest
a nice
wish
thing
of
to hear.
Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose.
What
To be
the
fair,
heck
though,
is that name?
it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Now that's another thing to look forward to.
I guess so too.
Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clorand out for a meal.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vaché's headquarters, Clorand gave testimony on my father's behalf.
Oh, that's nice.
It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Aww.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clorand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave, and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day.
That's kinda cute.
That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
Ah, that's
In
kind
that
words.
case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Poisson.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a funny word.
It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Why is it raining?
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Oh?
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
Is he crying?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head.
Oh?
Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time.
Oh, he's questioning his own,
anything more important
their own style of his work.
Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
That's kind of sad.
Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel.
Ah.
I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival.
That is kind of sad. Now I get why you're crying, if that is you with the rain.
If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner.
What happens?
This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days.
Oh.
That high and mighty chair in the opera Epicles indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Agreed. Well, Navia and Neuvillette, you also pay your respect to Callis. Dang.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Walk?
Oh,
you have legs.
Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Oh, she took it seriously.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there.
Yep.
It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit?
Yeah, we should do that.
If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Give me money.
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this, since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
Aw, how kind of you. About water from the Primordial Sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the Primordial Sea. But what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the Primordial Sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and
That's
devour
even more
life
interesting.
instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes, of course. I have a lot of questions. About the prophecy that has been circulated around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good.
Yes.
Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant, and stay on the watch for further signs.
Yeah.
Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes, can we trust her? About Giles.
Apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Oh? And you haven't told us about it.
So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on.
Yeah.
She managed to bluff her way through it, though. The time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About my sibling.
Your sibling?
Yeah.
Another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description.
Dang it.
If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me
Nope,
about?
I got all the questions. I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could.
Thank you.
I very much enjoyed
Neuvillette.
conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well.
Dang.
This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right, you've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Oh. You kinda look like a bird. Now that I think about it, look at those blue things. That's a bird.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base?
Let's do that. Vroom, vroom, bang. Now we are going back for a tea party.
Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
I will take that. It's my book, you know? At least now.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard.
I hope they wouldn't come after us at all, Paimon.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
If you want to rest.
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Fair enough.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Oh, god dang it, Paimon.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You're a pretty slow reader, Paimon.
No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
That's me.
Huh?
I know.
What are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
We haven't done a lot of that.
Traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Uh-huh.
Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
Paimon, you are bad at that.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Oh.
Nourilette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling.
Oh, we had more than a bad feeling over here.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
I wonder what he wanted. Oh. We kind of know. I need to know what Nourilette wanted. Not that we're gonna finish the whole thing, cause holy crap, I'm not ready for that. But we kind of need this, don't we? That looked kind of funny. Let's see, where is he? Huh? Oh. Is this the book I see? Grabbed. That is mine. Sorry, I steal your books and everything. It's common knowledge that we do this in this place. Right? This is a yes.
We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there?
Are you gonna take us?
Daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Oh.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Okay.
The situation is
interesting.
This. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come?
Well.
No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
Okay, a little too much, Farina.
I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Alessino, the Knave. She's the fourth.
Lady Farina?
She looks evil.
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy.
Dang, are you just judging and saying that this is gonna not happen? It's like destiny that will be. She's warning about fights and crimes going to happen.
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Nuvilette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding Child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Oh, what will the proposal be? Wait.
Dave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon.
Is that Father?
We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
The name won't be easy to deal with.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation.
Oh, good enough.
I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the Knave.
Oh?
Could the Knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
I think she does.
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the Knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
Destruction.
So maybe that's
Maybe
not very likely.
something she had done wrong.
Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still...
They made the machine, maybe.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance.
Oh.
I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance.
Yes, sir.
This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
But why do you want us to go?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Cool.
So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Well, Charlie's our friend after all.
Yeah.
Sadly.
No matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
Yeah, say that again.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret.
Yes, sir!
We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact we'll be prisoners.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
And what is that?
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Thanks.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
It seems suspicious now.
Take flight.
Oops. I am so bad at stopping. At the most crucial time, I don't want to stop. Huh, it's not that far. I thought it would be farther away. Wait, did you really think I would jump in it? Ha, wigglings.
Yeah.
That's good to pie.
And that? Oh,
Pie and easy.
Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you.
No Fanta. You sure are a lot.
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Uh-huh.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here.
That is true.
But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meripede. Maybe this is what they call fate.
Oh, it's called more than fate. It's
Let's just try our best to
destiny.
investigate everything quickly once we get there.
Sure.
Paimon!
Oh shit. Sorry, Paimon.
Oh, what is that I hear?
Oh,
Is it the taste of a
Charlotte.
breaking story?
How you doing?
Hey, you can't hear a taste. doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up.
Dang.
Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
Wow.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No.
Wait, we would never. We're just going there to...
Ahem.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
For spoiling the ending of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that?
Yeah.
Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
Aye! Charlotte!
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
See? I told you, Paimon.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
Not really.
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh?
Yeah.
Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare.
It do sound pretty impressive.
The Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do
Hi,
whatever
Mom.
you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Ah, you fucked yourself. I am so sorry, but that's funny.
Guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Yeah, you kinda did. But at least you know. Let's see where I get teleported, because I have no idea what this will do to me. I will be teleported to a random place. Are you not ready? Ah! I'm sorry. I need the drama. If I can't get my drama, I am bringing the drama. I need to get into... Wait. Seems like it. Okay. Oh, you can go for here. Okay. Ah! That looks way smaller than expected somehow. Kinda cute though. Happy about it. Still looks a little dark. Where will I be transferred to? I have no freaking idea.
Alright, Neverlet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from
Okay.
Araneus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Okay.
Ooh, so you have to go
Ooh.
down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals.
That is true.
But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think.
Oh, thank
You'll
God.
see for yourselves once you are down there.
Thanks.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies. heebie-jeebies.
Hippie-jeebies? What
Oh,
about the
there's one more
hippie-meebie?
thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
Yes, sir.
The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
The Duke whistles less loud.
All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
You down.
Good. Madeline.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
I kinda wanna fight him. To the Starry Sign in the not involved in other quests. Continue the current quest may cause part of the following quest to become occupied. Progress cannot be made on unfinished comedy. All quests. Continue this quest. You can choose to continue quest from the main. Continue. Beep boop. Goodbye. We have gone down the dark path. Never let us the evil one. Yes, because you're
Already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Yes. Hey, wait. I went into that area.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief
Dang,
Justice.
the judgment.
The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Are they nice?
Have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? Even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here.
Weeby.
You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Present.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Yep.
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, This crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
You flatter us.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Dang, we're getting a photo.
But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
I also have a good side. It's called All Sides. Pose. Oh, Paimon. Paimon, you don't look that happy. But okay, who would?
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler!
Thanks, Paimon.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Oh gee, thanks, dude. So kind of you, you know. I always are so happy for friendly faces. Oh, cool. Row, row, row a boat. We are traveling on the sea. We are sailing with the machine. It is on a freaking sea. There once was a man that come across a little sea in the world. Time bus. What? I cannot sing these songs. So I'm making my own, cause that works.
Are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
He's super nice.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
No, it's just
Why
nice
should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
Why were you sent to bring us in?
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
The credit coupons?
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons.
Oh?
Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons.
Oh?
Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you ever seen The Duke? Oh, I see. Cost.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no, Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Oh? I don't give anything a try. I feel like I should stop now. Yeah, we're taking a little struggle. Wait, do I go in here? Ew, I think... Got it. Agent 006 is coming for you. I have high expectation and no lows. I will do all the most amazing things. Undercover. And I have a sword, so be prepared, weakling.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
Pretty deep.
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
That's pretty deep, mate. 41 more. Da 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 da, it is waiting patiently in the darkest of the sea. Bum 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 bum. I'm no patient.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meribid?
Yep.
Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
You're probably the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us.
If we ever get found out.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
Thanks. You're not too bad.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here?
Did this mean Dad?
They're already onto us?
Get ready to fight.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious.
Oh, he's hot.
These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meribid had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon and
Yeah, I like that, mate.
Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
Yeah. He takes great care of us. Splendid chap. Really.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you two. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime.
Oh.
No credit coupons necessary.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Well, bye-bye, Deacon. You got a friend in the prison.
Follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
Thanks. We are just late.
Going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Neither. Let's just roll with it for now.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Guys, we just met a mysterious man. I feel like we should wait with this part till next time. Because I'm getting tired. And I need life and food and some other stuff. So I will just say one thing, maybe two, because I can. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you all have a lovely day and hope you see you next time. Bye, have fun, and don't spoil anyone's games. That is a life choice. Anyway, bye!